The first table we're going to be doing is a traditional table. This is pretty much what my mom's table would look like for Thanksgiving. So I'm linking everything down below in the description box that I use. That way you guys can find everything. And if I don't have certain things, I just link similar items. So I just started off with this really pretty garland, and now I'm just adding in some flowers, real pumpkins, and I'm also adding in some fake pumpkins just to give the center of the table a little Thanksgiving spirit. And then I'm adding in these gorgeous candlesticks to set the mood. Next, I'm taking these gold chargers. I think adding chargers underneath your plates really helps to make your table look a little bit fancier. So now I'm taking these red napkins and I'm folding it into a big triangle, then a smaller triangle. Next, I'm taking this napkin ring and I'm just putting it through the top, and it leaves a really pretty design at the bottom of the napkin. I didn't even mean to do this, but it ended up looking really cute, so I decided to leave it. Next, I'm adding on my plates and I'm putting the napkin on top of the plate. You guys can either put your forks like in the napkin if you want, or put your forks and the rest of your flatware to the side. I just added in some pretty goblets and some Thanksgiving Day plates that we always have at our family table. So I think this is perfect if you're going for a more traditional Thanksgiving Day look. I actually love this. I feel like it feels very festive, and I just love the pops of color. Next, we're going for a more modern look. I really love this look. It's lots of neutral tones and I think it's just very pretty. So I have this table runner that I'm setting down. Next, I'm using these wicker plates or chargers, I guess, and then I'm just adding on my plates to these. I really like adding lots of texture like with the chargers and the table runner. I think it helps to make it look really pretty. So next, I'm just taking my napkins and folding them a little bit, then putting the napkin ring through it. And again, I'm just putting this on top of the plate, so you can either put your forks underneath it, or you can put your forks and the rest of your flatware to the side. So now I'm just adding on these pretty goblets. These are my favorite. I got these from my wedding registry from Target, the Magnolia collection. Unfortunately, they're not for sale anymore, but I did find ones that are super similar. So now I'm adding on our garland that we used at our wedding. I did find a really similar one to it, and this amazing pumpkin from Target. I thought this was so cool. My friend Gabby gave this to me and I'm obsessed with it. So now I'm just adding on some wood candles, again just keeping with the really neutral tones, and then I'm going to add on some of these little cute mini pumpkins. I got these from Hobby Lobby and I love the colors. I think they're not sold online anymore, but if you guys go to the store, you should be able to find them. So that is it for the modern table. I really love this look. I think it still has a very Thanksgiving Day vibe, but it's just a little bit more modern. This next tablescape I like to call the Farmhouse Table, mainly because it has some rustic vibes to it and it just has a lot of natural things on it, so I felt like it kind of had a little bit of a farmhouse feel. So I'm just adding my plates to the table, and my favorite part is what I did for the napkins. So I've had these burlap sacks sitting at the house for probably a good 6 years. They were from my sister's bridal shower. So I just folded the napkin a little bit at the bottom and I stuffed the napkin in the burlap sacks. Then I took my flatware and I just put it in the sack and I just closed that up. So I put this on top of the plate and I thought it'd be fun to add people's names to it. So all of this stuff, I kind of just did this video on the spot with stuff I had at home. I didn't have any blackboard or chalk tags at home. So I only had these little strips of black paper from wrapping paper that is striped. So I just wrote on that, but I did link down below some cute chalkboard tags that you guys could use for this. So I think it's really fun and it helps everyone to know where they're sitting. That way there's no family drama at the Thanksgiving Day table. So here I just added this frosted eucalyptus garland, and I love adding in greens because I think it really helps to make the table just look so finished and so beautiful. So these are so adorable. I got these from a dollar section at Target. Wow. They have these little slits at the top, so I thought it would be fun if you want to add like a little card that says I'm grateful for, and then everyone can write what they're grateful for. Our family always has like a scripture verse, and then we all read the scripture verse, so you could do something like that. They don't have the link for it online, but if you go to the dollar section at Target, you can find them. So I have this old wine crate. Our wine store always just has these crates outside that you can take, so I just put that on the table. I put the garland over it, and now I'm just adding some things that I've had in the house, like an M for our last name, these candlestick holders, and then some little pumpkins and pine cones. I couldn't find any candlestick holders similar. I searched and searched, but I didn't even know what the heck to type in. So unfortunately, I couldn't link those, but I'm sure you guys can find something similar. I got those at Target last year. And then we have our Bluetooth lantern speaker. I love that thing so much, and I think it's really fun for a Thanksgiving Day table. So this is obviously very different than a traditional table, but I just love how the way that this came out. This last table is probably my favorite. So here is the wrapping paper that I used for the name tags on the last table. So I just flipped this over and I'm using this, but I did link down below a table runner that is just brown paper. That way it's easier for you guys. So I'm just using the same place settings as before. I did link down below some really cute kids like plates and cups and things like that. So if you guys go into your crayon box, you can pull out each individual box of crayons. So I just put those on top of the burlap sacks and then added the name tag onto it. And I just had these like tiny little cups. I thought that they kind of look like kids' cups. So I put those there because I didn't have time to go run to the store or order anything online. But like I said, I did link a bunch of stuff down below for you guys. So I added on those little tags, or those name holder tags from Target. And then here I just added a white plate with some pumpkins. I decided to not put any candles because it is a kids table. Kids get a little crazy, so we don't want them knocking over any candles. So now I'm just taking a magic marker and tracing my hand. I think we've all done this when we were little. And I wrote in color in the turkey. So you can put little activities on this table for your kids to do, and they can color it in, or you can just have them do their own thing. I also wrote over here what I'm thankful for. What are you thankful for?
Food.
What else?
Diesel trucks.
Oh my gosh. It's called diesel.
D-I comes before E, except
D-I-S-E-L?
Yeah.
This last one better be your wife.
Okay, Jeeps.
Connor!
Okay.
Is that good?
I think you spelled Jeep wrong.
Connor and I clearly had way too much fun with this table. It's actually still set up in our house because we're just having fun coloring it in and being like kids. But I think this table is a great option for all the little kiddos. What is that?
It's a mustache.
Oh my god.
All turkeys have mustaches.
Do they?
Yeah, they have beards though.
Wow. That's beautiful. that is it for this video. If you guys have any other Thanksgiving videos you guys would like to see, let me know in the comments down below. If not, I'll probably start on Christmas because I just love Christmas so much. But I hope you guys have the best Thanksgiving ever, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!